Hi guys, so today we're back with my channel, YouTube channel. Today I will be discussing on the latest questions which were asked in PSU, which we helped a candidate to get placed in IOCL. If you have not subscribed my channel, do subscribe my channel. This is my LinkedIn profile, which you can connect with me if you're a chartered account MBA. In the last 35 days, we have placed nearly 110 chartered accountants in multiple interviews. And see, this is our recommendations that we have received so far, and we have had a lot of placements this time. Okay, so at present I don't have a website, but we are going to build a website very soon. I am happy that we are supporting my channel, and we have got a good views in the upcoming days, and we have placed candidates in ITC, Manipal hospitals, and Infosys. Okay, so we are putting efforts. Okay, and we can seek my channel also, where we have placed candidates. We take one-to-one mock interviews. We have helped people in getting into Reliance and everywhere. Actually, Anand, Rathi, BDO, Bank of Baroda, ICICI Bank. So I don't think so. In any other program will really help you to practice for interview. I can say material they might give you some questions, but they will not really help you in practicing. Okay, unless and until you're practicing, you will not be able to clear. And this is our whole time 24 into 7 occupation, Monday to Sunday. So I think, and our fees is very worth it. And experienced chartered accountants and all are clearing the interviews. You can go through my channel once, go through the content, and then visit us at WhatsApp. But it's very important that we don't keep a salesman at present, so as to keep the rates very competitive for the anyone. And it is totally one to one. You need to complete your, if you are not selected in campus, we are helping you off campus interview preparation. We have also contacts, but I do help in sharing the contact, but I'm not responsible for that. I am much more responsible for clearing your interviews 100%. And nearly even 7 attempts, fifth attempts, candidates and multiple attempts candidates have cleared their interviews, because this is something which I am good at. I am very good at motivating, clearing you multiple interviews. And you can see my channel, you can see the content, and then only you can definitely inquire at our GSPrime mentorship program. WhatsApp number is also mentioned. You can check in the description any videos, and you can see what set of content that we are preparing. Okay, and we are trying to improve our content with day to day. And definitely with time as it is passes by, we will definitely try to improve our services. At present, we are not having any website, but we are trying to build a website in next 15 to 30 days, and we will be having the mentorship for CA article, industrial training. We do have one-to-one mentorship, and we are trying to give them the material to study and then take the mock interview, so that it builds a lot of confidence in the interviews. Because confidence is the most important thing, I feel. Confidence, personality, communication skill, how you present yourself in front of the interviewer, it really makes a difference. I have seen in the IOCL interviews also, that a lot of candidates were there, but the ones who are selected have the best of the best confidence. Okay. So I will say ki what are the questions which were asked, okay, in the IOCL interview. There was a group discussion held. Okay, the group discussion was on Sri Lanka crisis, role of India. Then there was some group tasks was given to do, and then some PI questions were there, like tell me something about yourself, and then about the IOCL, why you want to join IOCL, and why do we hire you. And the candidate said, our mentee said that he would be fortunate enough if he gets if he gets into a IOCL PSU job. Now he gave the entire interview in Hindi, so Hindi and English is not a criteria out here. And the candidate was also CA fresher, and he did not have a very good in English also. So, but still he was able to clear the interview, because he was having a very good knowledge about the IOCL. Similarly, we have also helped in interview preparation in Anand, Rathi, or Reliance Industries, Reliance Retail, or HDFC Bank, Bank of Baroda. It is very, very important that you know a lot of things about the company. And Infosys, we have Manipal hospitals. So that is a very important thing. Then he was asked, उसको पूछा गया था कि वो बोला था कि आप भाग्यशाली महसूस करेंगे, you will be fortunate enough to join the IOCL. So they asked them कि why they feel that why he thinks that he will be fortunate enough to join IOCL. So he gave the lot of reasons to them that IOCL is give 4 to 5 reasons why he is determined to join IOCL, why IOCL only, not any other PSU. So those competitive things that you need to tell to the interviewer with confidence. Okay. Then he grill on the articleship experience. So whatever the articleship experience that candidate has, normally when you're arriving at a PSU or an industry, they see a very versatile experience in your CV. So they need somebody who has diversified exposure. When you go for a Big 4, they need core experience, but you're going for an industry, the CV needs to be very much diversified experience, audit, tax, finance, project reporting, something. So that is very important. They don't see now too many attempts nowadays, but what they see is your diversified exposure. So he had the diversified exposure, and also we emphasize also on the extracurricular activities. So if you have extracurricular activities done, for example, presented paper, or you are good in communication skill, or you have, so you told to the interview that I was always the one who used to participate in debate competition in school, colleges, or elocution rounds. So I was something who was always taking the initiative. Those things they really like it. Also, it's very important when you're in the interview, you should display some team spirit and leadership quality as well. So those things really help in your, then ask you with the strength or weaknesses, why if we should hire you, what is your strength, what is your weakness. So boys, that answers are very important, because everybody knows that you have knowledge, but the most important thing is the interpersonal skill and the communication skills, which is very much related. And also your current affairs has to be very strong. So they ask them also about the current affairs, also what do you think about the PSUs in the near future? Do you think, what is the scope of the PSU, whether the privatization will happen or not? Those questions were asked. Okay. Then they asked him of the CEO of IOCL. Okay, so it's very important to know about the share price of the company, the CEO details, everything about the company. So you should be, whether you're applying for future group, any company, it's very important that you know everything about the company. You should know everything about the job profile. So this is something that we try to practice the candidate. Then why you want to join IOCL. Then they asked about the buyback. Okay, effect. What is the buyback? What do you mean by buyback? And what is the effect of the buyback in the share prices? This was a question that was asked. Okay, and why the company generally do the buybacks? So we discuss these questions during the our mock practice sessions, and then they asked them about the valuations and the methods, the different types of valuation, the DCF method and other methods, and what are the methods, and why do we value? How do we value? Why the PSU stocks are very risky bets, and why the share price of IOCL is not going very high in it's not not like not giving a very high return to the investor. So these questions were asked, and then they were asked on the budgets and types of budgets, rolling budget, debt equity ratio, different types of ratios that was asked. Okay, subsidies, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana. Then they asked a little bit questions on GST also. Which are the goods which are out of the purview of GST? What is composite and mixed supply? Daily use goods of IOCL. What are the GST rates? The block credit under Section 17(5), and Excel, Tally, ERP, SAP. You have knowledge or not? Capital budgeting, and also they asked on the audit questions also, that have you done audit also, and what is the audit experience that you had, what is the internal audit experience that you have. And so they are seeking somebody who has a very good exposure. And then they also ask questions on Indias as well. Indias 115, 116, 109. So 109 is a very important standard whenever you're going for any interview. 109 is something which is very important. They might get drill down on those experiences. I think these are the questions. I think I do not miss any of the questions. You do follow our channel, and we are making content on a lot of topics, and we have cleared interviews in almost all the rounds of interviews, like direct, indirect tax, transfer pricing, merger acquisition tax, and generally whatever we give, we suggest a candidate to do questions. 70%, 60, 70% questions are coming from that. 30% you can definitely say from common sense, because we do make them practice a lot. Okay, so I think this content will be useful. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And I don't say too many times this thing, but if you subscribe to my channel, it will really help us grow, and definitely it will help you as well. Do like, comment, share, subscribe. It will really make us motivated. If our content is good, you should do that. Thank you so much once again.